Hello and welcome, this is Talon bringing you another episode in our Novgorod Frozen Assets Achievement playthrough. Jumping right back in, we are going to continue with our plan to march east and take as much of the land as we can to pump up the trade node in the White Sea. Currently we are trying to catch up on tech. We still have some idea groups that we'd like to finish out. Not quite sure what our next idea is going to be when we get this, but we don't have to worry about that for a little while. We also have to start thinking about whether or not we want to push for colonialism or what we can do with our points if we wanted to wait for it to spread, but it is going to take a long time to spread over here. So in the meantime, we can go to war and conquer land. The one thing that I noticed while in between episodes is that since we don't really care about coalitions forming because no one, either they're a vassal, right? So Sweden and Lithuania are junior partners or vassals. They don't care. No one here cares about this land that we're taking. Wrong culture, wrong religion. Right? No one. It's free real estate, if you will. So we don't care that much about improving relations. Our vassals are all pretty happy with us. We got a pretty powerful positive event here, Norway. They just love us, so we're going to be eating them up. And I noticed that we could actually get divert trade from a couple of guys over here. So let's see what that does to our Novgorodian trade node. We can also change up to get a dip rep, so that will both help over here. Norway even we might have to disable that. So we just pay off their debt. Yeah, so about a 10 reason buffer there. That advisor will also speed up the integration, and once they are integrated, unfortunately cannot boost them up because we are running a pretty large surplus, even at war, even paying with it for our troops. So we are at war with Uzbek, who brought in Yarkland and Changtai. So we'll have to see what's going on here. We have tremendous siege projects going because we took this from rebels. And the total army that we're fighting is, they're behind in tech. So I don't have any issue kind of marching down here into this fog of war to try and get, if I could at all avoid, we don't want to fight the rebels for them. Let's take a look. Is there anything worth converting? No. So yeah, let's just jump back in and let time start going along. With our free diplomat, we might want to consider an alliance since we are one below our and so Poland would be happy to ally. France, not so much. Bohemia's looking strong, actually. I don't know, it might not hurt to. Let's pump up Poland just for the option. Bohemia hates Poland, so actually we could bring in Bohemia in the Polish War to carve out some of the Kiev trade node. Get a little bit more power going up to Novgorod, so maybe Bohemia might be a good person to use our spare diplomat on. Let's improve that relation. Not so much for the manpower that they would bring, but they have traditionally their offensive ideas, so faster sieges would be great, but also causing a two-front war is incredibly powerful. It distracts the AI. Brandenburg, trade and admin. So you're not quite headed towards stormtroopers just yet, but let's jump back in. Let's start going. We've won that siege. Are there other castles? And we are fighting Yarkland, but not where yet. So we can go down and try and... This is good. If they're all bunched up, we can sort of scatter them, scatter the weak. Manpower's looking good. I'm getting 400 a month. And that's exactly what I didn't want. Look away for just a second. Can't. And they're following orders to the letter, but Pretender rebels fall relatively quickly. Let's see if we can't bust up some of these stacks. Yeah. This might be foolhardy. Let's see if they'll get out. Let's just tribes passing through. You're locked out. Just cleaning up the stack here. Basically, let's say vassals, everybody is on siege down. Nobody's actually moving because I think they're afraid of. Great Horde, do you have any units? No, none. Are you bankrupt? Yeah. Is it worth it to give you units? No, not really. I think it'd be better if I bought my own. Wait till you're locked. Make that battle happen. I even got there before you. Missionary strength. Starodub. Stardub. Currently got a wipe there. Yeah, let's just convert that back. I'm happy to base race if you are. Level 1, that's a level 3 fort in the mountains. She's should be okay. Got tribes sieging that Wargle. So let's think about what we want from this piece. There's nothing that I can see other than the Samarkand capital that would be worth having. Nice, just free money from Alright. Patriarch authority for money or prestige and loyalty? I think that I'll take the prestige and loyalty. Look at my prestige. Yeah, trading in furs, national epic, great power. All good stuff. So these sieges are progressing very, very quickly. It's a bummer we're going to lose this, but what can you do? Didn't want to sit around puppy guarding all day. Alright. Chagtai, what's your deal? Let's imagine that's going to be all of you. Alright, Chagtai, you have the vassal Yarkland. Oh, so we full annex you, then Yarkland becomes our vassal. But we can't unless we have Orate land, and you're a tributary state of Ming, so if we attack you, we have to fight Ming. That's the problem. Not insurmountable. Ming we haven't even discovered yet. I think you just sort of like park up in defensible terrain and hit them over and over again. But we... it's a pickle, because this is not contiguous. But that would be great. if I think it's just the problem is it'll piss off a lot of people, but would have truces with most of them. I don't think we want to make them a vassal just right now. Just because we can't get to them. But so maybe the idea is just have a short truce. If you want war score, we can do war reps and all your money, some of your money. That's not worth it. I'd rather just reset the timer. So yeah, let's just get war reps from you. That dramatically increases the effect. And there goes all over war score, but that's fine. Estonia, my buddy. Innovativeness in exchange for Oka. Find where Oka is and see what their deal is. It is the Oka area, so the whole area. Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't think that changed too much. Estonia, you're my favorite. There you go, you're my second favorite. Let's see. Are you moving? Yeah, it just takes forever. Oh, what a surprise they're in for. Unless that's not gonna... Yeah. Call that diplomat. Going up there. Protect our trade, yep. We need to... Ooh. Sweden, are you going to be independent? No. No, no point. I'm going to split you in half and go siege this. I think this would be good to take just to keep the Timurids from getting it. Then we should go to war with the Timurids at some point. That being... Keeping that in mind, we need to build a spy network there. That'd be a good thing to have. Let's not worry about any of that, just in that we have a lot of... We're way behind in points. I wonder if it makes sense to... I can't upgrade any of these guys. Is there somebody worth having reinforced speed? No, but we're really making a lot of money. I wonder if that offsets itself. Sort of. These effing hordes, man. You just stay there. You can retreat there. Once we get that back, so we can go and unsiege this while we're recovering. I think it's fine to fall even further behind on this. We can store up those points. Alright, so we've won that siege. Oh gosh, what a fool I've been. I might dip out of this one a little bit early. We want these two. We definitely want the things that we have claims on. Let you have that. Just a quick little war. Is there anything of trade value? I think let's just get out of it quickly since we don't. I don't want a carpet siege there. We have peace with no guy coming up in about 6 months. We can get in a position for that. We can go down here. We can go over there. Nothing there is worth doing. One thing to think about is consecrate metropolitans, which brings devastation down, but gives us patriarch authority. If we want to boost that up, I don't think that we need to be in a rush. Our religious union is actually pretty solid. We can state this up. Is that 25 development? So it's not nothing. Whoa. Change of plans. Let's come down. Let's clean this up. I wonder if these guys will fight them by accident. That'd be awesome. Oh, yeah, you just chill. You've got no chill. Who's coming in here? I swear to goodness gracious. Yeah, get out. It's funny, I've never seen that before, that they so perfectly overlap. You said there would not be a battle there. You're a liar and a thief. And I'm upset with you. We're a better general. Rebel management, man. It's no joke. So we will reinforce this. Okay. How many men do we... 12,000. Gosh. Well. I'm a little sloppy. But it should be okay. We should probably... No, they can siege that up for a little bit, that's fine. Let's get this war going. Guy, you're allied with Chagtai. My buddy. Alright, let's get a claim on that. Keep building that up. Under Chagtai, we'll come back in. And Kazan? Kazan is their vassal, that's right. We can take a lot of land here. Don't think it matters. We're gonna fully... Actually, you know what? Why don't you start besieging the capital? And we'll just send 2 units there. We did not get the jump on them. That's okay, we can start sieging down Kazan. And that will be... Oh, goodness gracious. Pay for all the forts. You're going to get there on the 16th. Can I scare you off of it? Yes. Yep, good enough. With some sailors, nobody cares. What do you guys think about the sailor mechanic? I think, there's... I've never been like, oh wow, how cool. Ooh. Okay, so let's check out... If we own a chunk of Samarkand, can push it up to Astrakhan. You can go to Kazan. They're pulling to Kiev. Alright, so here's the... Can't see that one yet. But yeah, I think dipping down into India, right, pulling up this way, makes a ton of sense. Our barrier to that would be Timurids, but I think that we can fight Timurids because we are technologically much further along than they. Let's send your cannon over there. Cannon over there. Happy, move on. MoveOn.org. We've won that. So let's take these additional cannons, head on up there. You also travel by yourself and get stack wiped like a good little cannon. Check tight. We have to do this every 5 years, don't we? Are you gonna go reinforce that? Probably. Pain in my butt. Alright. So that's good. Go siege that. Master Recruiter's gone. Can do land maintenance modifier. And then upgrade him if we want, which I think makes a lot of sense. The other thing that we can think about is upgrading our... I think this for $200. I can't do it at war. Never mind. Ducats, not dollars. So tax, we've got 16. Production, we've got, let's do those guys. Trade, Muscovy, Novgorod, Yaroslav. I think that's all good. Manufactories can't do. Production we just did. Taxation. Alright, so spend down that surplus. Might have made sense. No, it's 5 years away. Only thought would have been it might have made sense to 8. Alright, integrated Estonia. Is everyone else still happy? Yep, everyone else is happy. That integrated subjects does not affect this, just their opinion of us. So why don't we go ahead and annex vassals 33. Yeah, so we can improve those relations. Where are these Estonian troops that we just inherited? 4, 3, 2, 1. Probably up there. That's it. Right down there. And then Muscovy. When is our truce with you up? 7 years. Okay. Oh, you know what would be cool? If we took all of Nagai, Kazan becomes our vassal. So that might be a... something to think about. Kind of that full annexation plan. I'm gonna go ahead and at 58%. I think a big chunk of that is Chagtai and Yarkland being Airclan, your liberty desire must be pretty high. I think again we also want to full annex these guys to get Yarkland as a vassal. I believe that's how that works. I hope that's how it works. It'd be great. So you guys, why don't we muster down here, help out the Great Horde a little bit. And then just take a look at what our army looks like. Burn it through manpower. This rebel busting out on the steppe kind of took a toll. Alright, as soon as I've got a sufficient stack, we're going to take you out. Everyone else, go down this way, you can reinforce that. Yeah, 900 men. So we've got taking more score. Does that mean that we can get some points? Yes. Okay, so let's call the Diet. Let's get a general. Let's get a improved relations. That's 25% cheaper. That might be something to consider for 9 ducats. Since we're so far behind in dip. I like it. I like that idea. And then actually go ahead and demand those points. Burgers. Let's get some monopoly charters going. Let's get an admiral. Let's get a administrator. We're going to seek that support. We're going to get a inquisitor because we still don't care. And then let's get admin. And I think that we need to kill. Why don't we have an admiral just in case? Get rid of those guys. Envoy travel time and another merchant and trade power. We'll chill out on this. Let's get, yeah, that final attrition. So what do we want to do with our merchant? So we've got kicking up to Novgorod, kicking over to Novgorod. We can collect in Novgorod, we can start directing from Astrakhan. And then let's transfer trade power there and see what the effect is. Let's get a big old stack here. And leave behind 2 cannons. Let's rearrange that so that it's not level 3, it's level 2, correct? Man, I on purpose switched that. That's fine. We got 2 stacks going. Trade efficiency, go to trade power. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so up to 10. Uzbek separatists. They're gonna be over in this neck of the woods. Let's go stand on them, stab and dip. Yep, that's great. Man, string solid events happening all in a row here. Let's go crack down on Utva. Okay, so 3, 12, yeah, let's get a claim there. Chagatai are at war with Oria and Mongolia. Ooh, it might make sense to vassalize you just to bring us to war with the Oriat without having to attack Ming. That's actually pretty sweet. Yeah, let's think about doing that. Oh, will we be able to though? Because we won't have 100%. Tax modifier for admin power or legitimacy. I don't want to give up admin. It's fine. I wonder if we... I don't know. Well, let's win that siege just so we have options. You slippery little snake. Get dunked on. Where are you and how big? Oh, that's fine. National unrest or Norway, what's your relationship with us? Like, yeah, totally fine. Still at 200 relations. Ooh, Estonian diplomat. I think we get it just because that changes our ship type. But then we start thinking about pushing. One thing to think of here is the state is Gallic. No. So, yeah, right culture, right religion, but my only thought was that, like, Estonia, that might be pretty cool. Just because we don't have to use any admin to... Chagatai, you asshole. Let's see if... I can get this siege. No, it's gonna take forever, I guess. Morale of armies way up. That's pretty cool. Not especially useful right now. I think one thing to think about is just going straight into war with one that siege. Clergy change their life. Chagatai, not be a vassal, not even a little bit. Oh, because we need to siege on Yarkland also. But what if we did use our war score? Chagatai becomes a vassal. Because we can do this anytime we want. this is a unique opportunity. Let's just bring us to war with Oriet. I don't think it's actually all that valuable. So let's just get same sitch, 4 reps, all your money. Godspeed. Here, what do we want? We want for sure. And then how much? Can't do it in one war. So we could take all of that. 276, that's totally fine. Nobody cares. Looks good to me. And give you some debt. Permian separatists. Sort by overextension. Let's go. Oh. So we click this, it's just a straight up buff whenever we want it. So why don't we hold on to this until we're in a difficult war. So who's upset? The Boyars versus the Burghers. I think that we're struggling more in manpower than we are in money, so let's favor the Boyars. Of course, dev costs is something that we care about. Alright, well, let's just hang out for a bit. Let's do a comparison between our... we're not rivaled with the Timurids. LMNOPQRST. Timurids have 69,000. Jeez. 61,000 rather. It's totally fine. Their manpower is pretty low. Looks like, well, but let's do army comparison. I'm the most highest morale. Let's get the highest tradition, second highest tradition. So my generals are going to be pretty dope. 3.54. I can go up to 4 point something. It's just they're not paying for their troops is part of the issue. Do we want to do a round of rebel busting? Probably. Or we can just get into the war and deal with the rebels on the back end. And I think that might be the good look. Georgia, no way. Estonian rebels. So why are you guys so upset? Low legitimacy, non-accepted culture, intolerance, overextension, war exhaustion, cruel. I get it. I get it. Can we abdicate? No way. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there. If you guys see anything that I'm missing, anything that I should be doing, please let me know in the comments. It's been a total blast playing this series, and I really appreciate the watching. You watching, whoever's watching, anything watching. Alright, thanks again.